Hi, this is Kristen. The producers of this program asked me to talk briefly about what you're about to watch. It's filled with so many truly amazing stories of success featuring all kinds of people from around the world. As you're watching, you'll become immediately aware of what makes this system stand out from anything you've ever seen before. It's people of all colors, creeds, and ages, and especially so many couples and women who are having a high degree of financial success using this system. One woman and her husband stood out as the story this video should lead with. It's a very real story that's also a metaphor for how trapped and paralyzed so many people feel with the usual ways they're given to earn a living in this modern world. It's about breaking free of the time traps that won't let you live the lifestyle you deserve. It's about jumping in and trusting that someone will lend you a hand and not let you sink or be pulled under. It's a gripping story of a woman watching her husband nearly drown and how a man they'd never met before that day, the man who created this totally unique system, didn't hesitate to jump in and pull him up from the depths to give him a second chance at life. And really, that is what this system's about. See, the money you could make is really a byproduct of the faith it takes to jump in and trust a unique and proven system and the community of people who believe in the freedom to make your own choices about how you want to live your life.
I think we faced a lot of challenges, just like everyone else. I remember just looking at our bank account and thinking to ourselves, are we going to be able to pay the rent? Just looking back at that now, it seems silly, but to be honest, I know a lot of people have that same struggle, and those were just little things to us now, but they were huge to us then. Till this day, just talking about it, I can see we go to this beautiful waterfall. It has this whirlpool in the middle, and Justin jumps in. He's swimming away.
Just couldn't maintain my energy. It's like the harder you fight against it, the stronger it was pulling me in, and I wasn't thinking consciously to like flow with it, you know, and to get out of it. So I just screamed at the top of my lungs, and without hesitation, and he jumped in the waterfall, and he was able to somehow get me out.
I think that's really what struck me most about this whole thing. We were there with another person, and so many times in life, you know, you have a decision or you have an opportunity in your life where you can make a decision or you can make a change. You can take hold of life, and he didn't hesitate. He asked Justin, hey buddy, you all right? He didn't wait for an answer. Once he didn't get it, he literally went in without thinking, and he jumped in. And it said to me a lot about his vision. A lot of people have dreams, a lot of people have goals. To be honest, we were strangers. He was just the guy with the system.
I wanted to hit $30,000 in 90 days. 30 days later, $26,000. You want to win, you want to model successful people, just do what they're doing. And it's as simple as that.
By tapping into that and plugging into it, I don't want to say that money grows on trees, but after you tap into it, you realize it does.
I remember I earned a commission within my first week, and not even to know like where it came from really, not being able to track, like had no idea where the money came from. I thought if I can make this happen more, then, you know, I'm just going to stick with this.
We've made a little over $750,000, which is documented.
My best month has been somewhere between $70,000 and $75,000 in a single month, and total income is somewhere I think about $1.3 million that I've generated in commissions just for myself, just for my family.
For him to be home with us 24/7 when the kids get to see Daddy when they come home from school, he drops them off every morning, and kids' classmates are always asking like, what do your parents do? Why are they both always here?
Financially, I've made over $90,000 in my first 90 days, which is incredible.
There's nothing like this in our profession, in our industry, in our niche. Every home business entrepreneur, every online marketer, every affiliate marketer has got to experience it.
Going to places I never even knew existed, seeing beaches, having our own private island. It's been surreal. And then now as new parents, we are involved in shaping our children's lives.
Now that you've seen just some of the proof of how well this system works, let's meet the team behind it. So everybody welcome Jonathan Cronstead, Aidan Reagan, Michelle Schaefer, and Kristen Subayan. And here in the studio live with me is this interesting looking gentleman named Mars. Welcome to the studio, Mars.
Hi Holly, thanks for having me.
Certainly. I will say you've got quite an impressive beard there. I mean, I know that there's a touching story behind why you have it that relates to why you've helped create the system for entrepreneurs. Hopefully I can get you to share that with us a little bit later. And I'm also looking forward to hearing from the rest of the team virtually as well. But first, can you kick this off by telling us a bit more about this new smart system?
Thanks Holly. Not sure about sharing the beard story, not unless you've got a box of tissues hidden around here for me somewhere, but I am happy to tell you about this system and exactly why it works so well. Let me make it simple for anyone out there who's listening. You hear from too many people to count about how much potential their opportunity has, but it's easy to make those kinds of hypey claims. If you're someone who's been interested in having a business of your own working from home, you've been promised a big, beautiful dream that about all you need to do is get signed up for whatever deal's being pitched to you at the moment, and before you know it, you'll be living in a mansion on the beach, driving a car of your dreams, traveling to anywhere in the world that you want to go. What you're not told as you're being sold that big, beautiful dream is that your so-called business from home really requires you to basically use your home as a kind of storage closet for all the product that you need to buy and then resell. But that's fine because you're never going to be there anyways. You see, your job in your brand new easy home business is to attend meetings all over town, to make lists of your friends and family, and then use them as guinea pigs to test out your pitch. Then to spend whatever time you do have left on three-way calls hard selling people into whatever deal you're in. And if none of that works, you're told to wait and to be patient, to get no's to get a yes, and to remember all that effort will pay off someday. So let me ask you this. How's that been working out for you? You know, the whole waiting for it to pay off thing. My stats tell me not so good. The information I'm about to give you is the response to a survey sent to over 50,000 people trying to make extra money from home. 76% of the people who responded to this survey viewed themselves as intermediate or advanced home business owners. And about the same percentage of people said that they'd been at it for 2 or more years, about 75%. And this is where things get scary. See, 95% of those people who've been at it for 2 years or more and consider themselves intermediate or advanced say they earn an average of less than $500 a month from their home business. Something's not right here. And during this presentation, I want to show you why what you've been told to do to create a business has only ended up creating a very large group of highly skilled yet poorly paid people who know a lot about having a business from home, but they still have yet to create any real success. And more importantly, I want to show you why this smart system is easier, less complicated, and less of a time drain than whatever it is you're doing right now.
Okay, Mars, but I mean, how is this system any different? I mean, what really makes it a legitimate potential money-making opportunity?
Well, first of all, it's really the team behind it, Holly. We really all care very deeply about helping people succeed, especially people who've never really experienced success in their own business before. That's a common thread for everyone on this team. We all want people who've never been successful in their own business to experience it, and we love helping them do that. And second, since you're asking me what makes this opportunity legitimate, let me get very specific. Look, anyone who knows anything about business knows there are really 3 key elements that every serious money-making opportunity must have. Key element number 1, you have to make sure there's an emerging market to tap into, a growing market. That is number 1. To be sure of that, you have to look deeply at the numbers and the data behind them. And as a matter of fact, I'll give you some extra data on that later. We'll dig a little bit deeper. Key number 2, you have to look for some sort of force multiplier that can be applied to whatever that emerging market is. And then finally, key number 3, once you know for sure that both an emerging market and some sort of force multiplier are present, it really comes down to timing. You've got to ask yourself, am I getting in at the right time to take advantage of this?
Seems simple enough. The idea of an emerging market and the right timing makes sense to me, but can you explain what you mean when you say force multiplier?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure everyone who's watching knows what a moving walkway is. But if you really think about
Sorry. Moving walkway. You're not going to tell us this system is some kind of shortcut, are you?
No, not at all. Like you said at the start, Holly, there are no kinds of shortcuts to success in any kind of business, but there are force multipliers. Knowing how to leverage them is the real key to profiting from an opportunity. Here's what I mean. Think about what a moving walkway really does. When it's used properly, it takes the energy you put into walking and it multiplies it. And that's what this system really is, an incredible force multiplier for people looking to profit from one of the biggest markets in the world. Here are some facts pointing to the potential of this gigantic emerging market. According to internetworldstats.com, there are over 2.8 billion people currently using the internet. And that number is climbing by a rate of about 28,474 new users every single hour. Of that 2.8 billion people, 30% say their main reason for using the web is to make money. So that's about 1 billion total people interested in using the internet to make money. In fact, according to Google's keyword tool, each and every day about 100,000 people search via Google alone for one particular set of search terms. Any idea what that is, Holly?
I could guess, but what I'm thinking might not be entirely appropriate. Plus, I know you're going to tell us anyway.
Right you are, I am going to tell you. Those 100,000 people each and every day are searching Google for ways to make more money online. To put that into perspective for you a little bit, that's twice as many as the number of searches related to losing weight and 3 times as many as the number of searches related to skincare. And both of those are huge markets, as everyone knows.
Wow, so this really is a gigantic market.
Exactly. And this system is designed specifically to help you capitalize on it. The truth is, the vast majority of people just don't really understand how to leverage the internet to make serious money. They desperately want to, but they need help. And that is where the real opportunity is, delivering cutting-edge tools and training to a huge, hungry market of people who want to make more money online so they can live a better lifestyle. And this really is the only plug-and-play system specifically designed to help you make full-time income without needing to leave your house. Seriously, many of our members don't even go out of their house to conduct business. So no home parties, no meetings to drive to, unless you're into that kind of thing. Everything we teach and all the breakthrough tools we build are designed to help you create income from anywhere in the world, no matter what skill level you're at, or how bad you may be with technology.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely one of the most attractive features of the system. As we've all heard several of the success stories mentioned. What can you tell us about the company?
Well, Holly, actually, you know what? I think I'll turn that one over to our CEO, Jonathan Cross.
Okay, great idea. Hi, Jonathan. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Holly. Thanks for having me on today, and a special thank you to my friend, the Bearded Wonder, for sharing the spotlight with me here for a moment.
Thanks, Jake Ron.
Jonathan, could you tell us a bit about the company and give us your take on this incredible system that your team's created?
You know, Holly, it's really one of those things where I really don't like to brag, but when I see the excitement that our team has about what this system has created and the results that it's driven for our affiliates, I'm just going to brag a little bit here. Globally, we are in the top 100 of companies of our type in the industry, and over the last 3 years, the system we're talking about has driven over $144 million in sales for our affiliates. Now that means that we are outperforming competitors at a margin of 5x to 10x their results, and we've been the most successful system of our kind for the last 3 years running.
What do you suppose is the reason for all this success that people have been having with this system, Jonathan?
Well, the reason's pretty simple. It's really a combination of force multipliers applied to a large and growing market. That when you consider there's 1 billion people out there connected to the internet and leveraging mobile technology with smartphones that are looking for easy and simple applications to make money online.
But just to put things into perspective, can you give us any good examples of a force multiplier brought to bear on an emerging market? I mean, something out there that everybody would recognize.
Gosh, you know, Holly, there are so many examples of a force multiplier being applied in a growing market and huge results coming out of it. It's actually the mentality that has probably created more billion-dollar fortunes than any other single concept. But I really think the best example of how that can happen is really my iPhone.
I'm not sure I follow.
Well, think about it like this, Holly. Before the iPhone, we used to carry around a cell phone, a camera, a Walkman, a GPS navigation system, a personal planner. We used to carry all of these items, and each of these items alone created huge marketplace opportunities. But then all of a sudden, Apple came along and combined all of those items into one simple system that has resulted in more success and global notoriety than any other single device of its kind. You see, that was a force multiplier applied to a growing market, and by combining those items into a simple system, Apple doesn't even need to sell anymore. They literally have throngs of people lining up to purchase before their friends and family. And the system that we have created, I personally believe is not a smartphone, but a smart marketing system that combines the most impactful technology and techniques and puts those in the hands of our affiliates to help them have a one-stop shop, a single place that has everything they need to achieve the success they want online.
Wonderful analogy. Can you tell us how the system actually works and what's included?
Well, it looks like it's my turn to pass the baton here. I couldn't think of anyone more excited or more qualified to talk to you about our entire line of products than our Director of Products, Aiden Reagan. So Aiden, take it away.
Thanks, John. Hey, Holly. We spent over 18 months automating this completely new version of the system from end to end. And after 3 entire years of massive success with our original system, what we wanted to do was get even more people even more success. So we looked at all the challenges that we knew people were having with the 3 key things you've got to do online to succeed. And we asked ourselves...
Aiden, sorry for interrupting. When you say the 3 key things that you need to succeed online, I mean, what 3 key things are we talking about?
All right, great question, Holly. I kind of put the cart before the horse there, didn't I? Okay, so the 3 things that people really struggle with that you need to do online to actually generate income are creating content, driving traffic, and getting sales conversions. These are the 3 things that we built this new system to help you do.
Can you tell people who may be interested in getting started today with this system what they're going to get access to, how it will help them with those 3 key things?
Sure thing. It's literally the ultimate force multiplier for people looking to get out of their dead-end job that's slowly draining the life out of them. Our goal is to help you get into a life of time and freedom that you desperately want and deserve. The entire system is built around taking the pain out of getting those 3 things done. Content, traffic, and sales. Can't say enough. Content, traffic, and sales are the 3 key things. And Holly, I know you're still waiting to hear exactly what this system includes, but the best person to tell you exactly what's inside of the system is the lady who's really behind a lot of it, Michelle Schaefer. Michelle, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, Aiden.
Wonderful. We can finally get to hear from the lady who's behind so much of what makes this system so great. Michelle, can you give us a close-up view of what's included in this amazing smart system you and the team have created?
I'd be glad to, Holly. There are actually 3 elements that make up this system: the flagship product, the training, and the add-ons. Oh, and don't let me forget the amazing money-making bonus. You won't believe we decided to include this. But first, let's talk about the flagship product. It's the breakthrough new version of our one-of-a-kind traffic-generating blogging platform. We call it Kalatu, the brand station. This custom automated blogging platform is based on the latest WordPress technology. It's the core force multiplier that everything else in the system connects with.
What makes it different than, say, a regular WordPress blog?
That's a question that gets asked a lot, Holly. And what really separates the Kalatu brand station from other traditional blogging platforms comes down to one word: profit. And I know that's a bad word to some people, but the money that I earn through my blog has changed my life. It allows me as a single mom to work from home and to be here for my kids while providing for them financially. It also allows me to make a difference for others and live my purpose and my passion. I do what I love. I blog and I make a great living doing it. So to me, profit isn't a bad word. It's a responsibility that I have to myself and my children. The Kalatu platform wasn't built as a toy or for hobbyists. Like the analogy John gave earlier, think of it as your iPhone of marketing online. What the iPhone is to communication and general applications, the Kalatu brand station is to online marketing and business building. The Kalatu platform is where all of your controls and functionality live. Plus, we've designed it to let you add our custom profit-getting plugins, the same way you can easily add apps to an iPhone or any other smartphone. And this platform is so easy to use. In fact, the idea was to make it so simple a child could use it. And right out of the box, there are a multitude of beautiful, easy-to-install themes to choose from.
Okay, Michelle, I have to admit, those themes look truly beautiful. I don't want to rain on your parade here, but I mean, how technical do you need to be to set all of this up? Not everyone is technically inclined, especially me.
You know, truth is, I was actually worried about the same thing. So I had my 10-year-old daughter and her 12-year-old brother take it out for a test drive. Now, they'd never built anything like this before, but they finished on their own with 0 technical bumps or bruises and no tears along the way. When I asked them how they felt about setting their brand station up, my daughter looked at me and said, "Mom, it was easier than cooking a pancake." Truthfully, I'm not sure how to take that considering she's notorious for well-done pancakes. But Holly, on top of how easy it is to use, this next level system is designed to increase your odds of getting ranked higher in search engines like Google, Bing, and Yahoo much more quickly. You've heard from many of the success stories how they began driving traffic, making money, without even realizing how it was happening. Well, it has everything to do with how we built the back end of this platform. There are, of course, no guarantees of traffic or income, but we hear all the time how people who could never get results with their blogs prior to getting started with our system were blown away with the sudden injection of traffic and resulting sales.
And how about the second element of that system, the training?
Well, Holly, once you get started today and you're inside the system, you're going to be run through the level up sequence to get you all set up. This is a fully produced audio-visual training sequence that the company spent hundreds of thousands of dollars producing. Then, once you're set up, you'll discover the key strategies and tactics and mindset training that will ensure you get the most out of the system. So you'll find yourself in a place where you're not only set up technically, tactically, and strategically, you're also poised to succeed in ways that you may never have believed possible.
Michelle, my hat's off to you. The Level Up training sequence really does sound amazingly well put together. During the last part of what you were saying, you mentioned the plugin suites. For the widget lovers out there, can you tell us a bit more about those? I know that you're the driving force behind a lot of them.
Sure, Holly. This is actually my favorite part of the new smart system. And you're right, some of these plugins are my babies. There are actually more than 20 built-in plugins that come with a kalatu brand station, and they automate processes related to things like site mapping, domain mapping, automatically creating headlines, featuring recent posts and comments. But I want to talk about the 4 featured plugins that are included with the system, because all 4 of these featured plugins have been specifically designed to handle one of those 3 key activities that Aiden talked about earlier: creating content, driving traffic, and getting sales conversions. And these plugins are all included at no additional cost when you get started with this system today. So let's talk about the first featured plugin. One of the biggest challenges that people have when it comes to regularly blogging is, well, blogging, meaning actually creating posts that will get traffic to their blog. And without the blogging part of blogging, you can't attract subscribers, team members, or customers. So we decided to help people out with that challenge by creating a challenge of our own, the 21-Day Blogging Challenge. This totally unique plugin actually walks you through the entire process of creating a blog post step by step. Each day, over the course of 21 days, the plugin asks you a short series of questions. And these questions are designed to create highly effective blog posts based on what we know works. All you do is answer, and voila, you get a search engine optimized blog post, complete with a call to action to join or to comment or to buy, whatever you choose. The people who've used this plugin say it's literally changed their lives. They never realized how easy the blogging part of blogging could be. Next is Opt-in Simple. It's a fact of blogging that not everyone who lands on your blog is going to buy the very first time they visit. So no matter what, you want to capture their contact information to grow your list. That way you can get them and anyone else who's subscribed to your list back to see more of your posts. Eventually, they're likely to want something that you have to offer. So Opt-in Simple allows you to instantly add an opt-in form widget to your blog. And best of all, it's very easy to set up and highly customizable. And the third featured plugin that's included when you get started with the system today is Linkify. Linkify enables you to shorten links using your own domain name. The idea here is to remove unnecessary extra steps for you whenever possible. The goal of this system is to help you build a business while having a life. The Linkify plugin also tracks each hit on your URL and provides a full detailed report of where every hit came from. This includes the browser, the operating system, and the host that your visitor was using. Linkify is an awesome plugin for people who want to clean up their affiliate links, track clicks from emails, or their links on social sites like Facebook and Twitter. Next and last is the fourth featured plugin in the system, Social Pop. The Social Pop plugin allows your visitors to share your content with ease through a set of sharing buttons linked to all the major social sites like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Most social media sites provide you with the option to easily add them to your website. The problem is they're all different shapes and sizes and colors. With Social Pop, you can pick an image set that fits best with your theme.
Wow, that really is a lot of value. And with all of that, I'm so curious what the big bonus you're including could possibly be.
Actually, Holly, I think I've taken up enough time, and I know Mars would love to share with you what the bonus is. It's such an incredible value, and truthfully, it's how you can create income the fastest with this system.
Mars, the suspense is killing me. Could you please tell us what this bonus is and why you've decided to include it with this limited time version of this system?
Happy to do that, Holly. You know, as CMO, I'm the one who actually has final review of what the company offers, and I've been helping market great products for nearly a quarter of a century now. Oh my God, I'm old. And when we were putting the system together, the team and I, we got to talking about what the best way would be to quickly help people profit by using it. This is truly a great product, and if you already have a business of your own with products or services to offer, then you're making one of the best decisions you could ever make when you get started today. But if you don't have your own product right now, how can you start making real money right out of the gate? That's why we decided to include a huge bonus that we've never ever included before. A free 60-day membership to our industry-leading affiliate program. See, Holly, most people don't have anything to sell. It's one of the most common challenges for people trying to build a business online. This system adds that missing ingredient through this free 60-day affiliate membership. Let me ask you this. How many people do you know who would like to make more money than they're currently making?
Oh God, I'd say just about everybody I know.
Precisely.
Okay, but what if I'm someone who's just not good at selling things?
Holly, let's be honest. The majority of people are not great at selling. That's what this system solves. You see, probably the single biggest reason so many people have so much success with this system is that the product story is really easy to tell. People get it almost immediately. We tell people to follow a simple pattern. We say, blog daily, tell others, get paid. In fact, let's play a video of a couple who's followed that pattern exactly. This is Toby and Layla.
The thing that really clicked for us when we started to get results online was blogging.
It all started with blogging.
It all started with blogging. We were just sharing what was going on in our life.
But we see people within our team blogging about absolutely anything.
Anything.
Knitting and crafts and
Cooking.
dog training.
Wine.
I mean, this is so powerful when you have a tool that allows you to pretty much talk about whatever you want. When we started blogging, it wasn't this easy. It was very complicated. I remember spending hours and hours setting stuff up,
Days.
creating this thing. We had a whole weekend where we were in front of the computer. We did not leave it, and we set up our blog.
It was like Layla was at my throat so many different times, and it was just an absolute freaking nightmare. And then when the system came along, we're like, oh my God, this is everything that we've been needing built into one 2, 3 click system. And since then, this system has allowed us to live this lifestyle that's normally just, it's normally for celebrities. It's normally for movie stars. It's normally for the highest paid athletes.
People would look at it and they would look at us and they would say, those kids from 5 years ago that were living in the basement of a bar playing rock music in a band now are traveling the world. And then now as new parents with a brand new baby girl and a new baby on the way, we are able to be here every single second, every moment when she wakes up, when she goes to sleep. We're here. There's no saying bye to daddy in the morning or commuting or dropping her off at daycare. We are involved in shaping our children's lives.
We didn't have to do any of the other things we thought we had to do in order to live this life of freedom, and now we've made a little over $750,000, and we're getting the results that people before this system had to work quadruple the amount of time to get these results.
So when you hear all the success stories talking about how much money they're making, this is the pattern that the majority of them are actually doing. Blog daily, they're telling others, and then they're getting paid for doing it. This system itself, including the presentations like this one that people are watching right now, they actually do most of the selling for you.
Okay. Let's say I'm someone who understands the product story. And let's say I get how big of an emerging market this is and what a winning set of force multipliers all the tools and the training are. But suppose I'm sitting out there wondering, if I sign up for it, what do I have to do to make money with this system? Would I need to peddle these products out to my friends and family? Do I need to go and buy a load of expensive online traffic? I mean, how does this work exactly?
Okay, I can answer that question for the people watching, actually with a question, so let me direct this to camera. Do you think you can share a video presentation like this one that you're watching right now with other people through your blog? The answer is sure you can. I mean, when you're first getting started, it's as simple as sharing your latest blog post about whatever your passion is, like Toby and Layla do. And once you're up and running, just based on the very nature of the way the system works, your list, your sphere of influence will have grown, and you'll potentially have hundreds, maybe even thousands of people who've subscribed to your blog. It's natural for those people to just be curious about how you're doing what you're doing. Then, before you know it, you could be earning significant income in a way that doesn't own you, just like the success stories you've been hearing from. You see, how you're feeling right now is how just about everyone you invite to this page will feel. The opportunity itself is it's kind of self-evident. Most of the people succeeding with the system are doing pretty much the same thing. They're reaching out to their sphere of influence via social media sites and email and text, inviting them to their blog to read their latest post. And in those posts, they share links to pages just like the one you're on right now. And no one feels shady or gross because there's never any hard selling. There's no pressure, there's no drama, there's no arm twisting, just sharing things you like with the people you know. And all the while you're doing this, you're quickly growing your own sphere of influence using the tools and training that are part of this system. It really is pretty simple. That's why it works so well. I mean, do you think you could share messages like, check out my latest post, or head to this webpage, or don't miss this live broadcast? Of course you could. Anybody can. And the people who show up, well, they're either going to get the opportunity and want to get started themselves, or they won't. It's as simple as that. You may be surprised, though, how many people actually will want to get started. That's what makes the bonus 60-day affiliate membership so great. It gives you the ability to collect industry-leading commissions on our product line. That includes the Kalatu blogging platform, the plugins, and the Level Up training sequence, plus upper-level advanced training beyond the Level Up sequence, where you can earn incredibly high commissions very quickly. And speaking of commissions, let's talk about our commission split and how that fits into the overall compensation plan. Our commission split is one of the most generous in the industry. We have a 70-30 split in your favor. 70% of the product sale goes directly to you, and the remaining 30% gets put towards improving the products that we offer. Our compensation plan works on a 1, 3, 5, and then every fifth thereafter pass-up progression. So when you encourage someone to join our affiliate program, and they do that, as their sponsor, you'll receive pass-ups from the business that they generate. And they'll receive the same from the people who join because of them. And before I go any further, I'll tell you honestly that even though I've seen how well this compensation plan works for so many people, it kind of made my head hurt when I first heard about it. So before I go any further, let me tell you that you don't really have to understand how the compensation plan works. We've had people literally earn millions of dollars before they ever finally understood how the comp plan works. And the truth is, many top earners, frankly, they still don't get it. All you need to care about are the results you're going to get and how you're going to create them. Then just get to work. But here's how simple it is. Get people to this presentation or a presentation like it, and let us help you get them started, because that's the real secret. And again, you do that by blogging about whatever you're passionate about while sharing links to this video and our other marketing materials. So let's say you make a sale on a $100 training product. Your first, third, and fifth, then every fifth after sale, is going to pass up to the person who encouraged you to buy the product. The idea there is to incentivize that person to help you succeed. So when you create a post and you make your first sale, it'll pass up to the person who sold you that product. But on the second sale, 70% of it goes to you. That's $70 every month for as long as that person keeps it. Now, here's the key thing to realize about that second sale. That person who's part of your team will pass up their first sale to you and keep their second. So when this person goes out there and makes a sale, how much do you keep? You keep $70 per month. That's how this compensation plan works for you. Plus, this person here is also going to pass up their first sale and keep their second sale. And let's say this person over here brings in another person. That's another $70 a month from that person too. Now you've got someone who brings in a person who brings in a person. So one person has just turned into $210 in monthly commissions for you. As you can probably see, what's key to understanding here is that this entire system is designed to do more than just get one new person at a time to sign up. This system is specifically designed to help you get one to get one. And what does that mean, get one to get one? It means as you're bringing people in, you're bringing them in a way where they see the opportunity just like you do right now. They say to themselves, just like you're probably saying to yourself right now, I don't completely get the math, but I'm pretty sure I could share a link to a video on my blog and my social sites. That's pretty simple. Then they repeat the process, which gets another person to join, and then another, and so on and so on. See, as they're watching this presentation, they're going to think, sure, I can get people to watch this video. That's simple. Because it is simple, right? You don't even have to do the selling because the videos and other materials my team creates can help do that for you. And when people watch a presentation like this one that you're watching right now, they're going to make a decision, just like you're making a decision right now. They're going to see this video and they're going to think the same thing you're probably thinking. That looks simple. I think I could do that. Then they're going to get somebody to watch this video. Then those people are going to start bringing in people exactly the same way. So get one to get one. When you put that into perspective, with one of our upper level products like the Producer Force Multiplier, which includes the Top Producer Formula, you're earning a $350 commission for each person who buys under you. As that grows, with just a group of 10 people who each get a total of 3 people, not 10 or 50, just 3 people to join, you could be earning a monthly income of $11,900 or more. Our compensation plan is known industry-wide as one of the most profitable plans around. It's designed to reward you not just for your sales efforts, because like we talked about, not everyone's great at selling, but for your team building efforts. So you can continue to earn, your team members can continue to earn, and so on. It may seem far-fetched or maybe even unachievable that you could be making as much as $11,900 a month by just getting 10 people to sign up and then to have them share it with others. But it's how many of our success stories that you've been hearing from during this presentation are creating these incredible numbers. See, because of the internet, the system itself helps spread your links virally, like a YouTube video, for instance. There are no guarantees of income, but none of the success stories that you've heard from are any better than you are. They're no smarter, they just have a dream like yours, and they're willing to work toward it. And we provide them with a simple, affordable system for doing just that. The bottom line is, just get people to watch presentations like this one that you're watching right now by sharing links to it in your posts. And realize that those posts will stay out there on the internet forever, constantly magnetizing new leads and new sales, generally after you've long forgotten that you even wrote them.
And that's an idea I think that everybody can understand. How about if we hear from a few more people who've used this system to create income in their business? After that, I'd like to wrap things up by talking about the cost of this system.
You can see the sun setting in the background. This is a business meeting. I just want to be clear about that for a minute.
My best funds was 50K, and what I'm really pursuing right now is to having minimum 100K a month.
The residual income in itself is just amazing, especially when you're a mum and you have 2 children to look after. I'm actually at $3,400 now residual.
Our life has changed in so many ways. I think every possible way. We've gone from living in a townhouse to living in a beautiful home in Lakewood Ranch, Florida.
When you meet like-minded people, when you are surrounded with love, when you are surrounded with support, your life is on pedestal.
I've been able to create a 6-figure income. I've moved to the mountains of Colorado where I love enjoying snowboarding. I wake up just about every day and just choose the mountain that I want to go to based on which one has the most powder that day.
I've probably taken 20 vacations, maybe 10 this year, been traveling the world. My passport is full.
Allowed me to take my income from $250,000, $300,000 to over $500,000. That was a big breakthrough. It's the easiest way to make money. That for me, it works.
Hi, this is Kristen, Creative Director. If you've been watching this presentation, you probably got an email or some type of social invite to it. The only way to get into this particular presentation is by invitation or promotion from another system owner. Like Michelle already talked about, once you get started with the system, you'll be sent to the Level Up training sequence that will walk you through everything you need to do to start making money as soon as today. We call it the Level Up training sequence, and it's not like any course you've ever experienced. This is an immersive experience that's already changing the way the industry delivers training. We've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars and countless hours. Plus, we put a lot of love into developing it for you. It literally gives the secrets of how you can use this system to potentially create part-time, full-time, even 6 or 7 figure incomes with deposits made straight into your bank account. But don't worry, even though we've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars creating this system for you, you're not going to have to pay thousands or even hundreds of dollars to get started today. During this very temporary promotion, we're offering a not-for-long discount on this early Smart System group. Since you're here, that offer extends to you. The price people paid for the previous version of the system totaled up to $44.95 a month or more. You heard the results they've been getting, but we want you to get access today without having to think about the cost. That's why when you get started today during this very brief promotion, you're going to get a huge 75% discount. So since I'm not sure when you're seeing this, today could be the final day of this promotion. With that in mind, for as long as you see the timer on the page counting down towards 0, you've still got the chance to get access to the full Smart System. The Kalatu brand station, the 4 core plugins, the level up training sequence, and as a huge bonus, we're including in a 60-day trial of our affiliate membership to help you start making money right away. If you're serious about finding out what's possible with the most prolific system of the last half-decade, there's no way you can say no to at least giving this a try. We'll be here to help you, I promise. And look, if at the end of the 7 days you're not totally satisfied with this Smart System or with the level up training sequence, you'll of course be able to cancel your membership with no questions asked. The truth is, if you're not happy, we don't want your $9. It's a small amount that's a drop in the bucket for our business, but for your business, it's $9 that could change everything. Honestly, if you've implemented what the team will show you and you can see the potential for creating a life you want, there's no reason why you'd want to cancel. So after the first week, you can continue with the Kalatu brand station for only $25 a month. That includes the blog, all the plugins, and the level up training sequence. And after the 60-day free trial of the affiliate membership, you can also continue with that for only $19.95 per month. That's seriously something we've never offered before. But we're that confident you'll be happy with the results you're going to get. And once you've continued on with either membership past the trial period, if for any reason you're not happy with your results, you can cancel within 14 days. Just shoot our very prominently displayed customer support team a message and our support manager, Zach, and his team will happily give you back every last penny. Also, with 0 questions asked. You have to be crazy to let this go. You've got nothing to lose and so much to gain. You can have one of those fancy coffees at Starbucks, or you can get started today using the best force multiplier for building a business online. It's a pretty simple decision, right? So what you want to do now is enter your email address below and click the button to get started today for only $9. You'll be instantly directed to the level up training sequence and given full details on the force multipliers and on how you can start making money with this system.
Pretty awesome, right?
I mean, this is an absolute no-brainer. How could you beat that?
Honestly, Holly, and I'm a little bit biased here, but still, you can't. That's why we put this system together and why we've decided to price it as low as we have. There's no other deal like this out there. And see, the thing is, this incredibly low price, it really reflects how sure we are about how well this system is going to work. It's been tested by literally hundreds of thousands of people. So the question is, what do you have to lose? Let me direct this to the audience. Do you really want to regret not giving this a chance? And let me say this. This really is a limited time promotion. This page is going to have to come down pretty soon. You're getting access to something revolutionary for a price that's lower than you're ever going to see again. And there's 0 risk. If you have any second thoughts after you join, you'll get any money back that you've put in. Our personal guarantee is 100%. There's no risk at all. If you're not happy with the money you're making within 14 days, shoot us an email and we'll make sure you get back every penny you've put in. No questions asked. So enter your best email address, click the button below to get started right now, and we'll see you behind closed doors.
Right. I'm convinced and encourage you to get started on this page right now before the time runs out and the trial membership, including the Kalatu brand station, the 4 core plugins and the level up training sequence, plus the 60-day trial of the affiliate membership goes away forever. It's pretty clear from the data that Mars has shared that there is a gigantic gigantic underserved market of people interested in making more money online. And you've heard in detail about the incredible set of force multipliers this system brings to bear on that market. If you've made it this far through the presentation, then I don't think you have any doubt about any of those things. So it really comes down to the third thing that you need to be sure about as it relates to the opportunities in business: timing. Ask yourself, is this the right time to get involved with this opportunity? The compelling statistics clearly say that it is, but statistics alone can't make the decision for you. Look, having your own business isn't necessary for everyone, but if you're sick and tired of whatever it is that you're doing right now, or you're the type of person who gets that pulling sensation in their stomach when they know that something is right for them, then you have nothing to lose here. So enter your best email address, click the button below to get started right now. And thank you for watching.
Everything is happened so fast that I just sometimes I don't understand why they happen so fast.
The very next month, everything in my life changed. I had my first $10,000 month.
I began utilizing blogging so that way I can get people drawn to me and attracted to me and what I was offering.
We're living life on our terms. We can do whatever we want, anytime we want. Just last year we traveled, I think 9 times.
For me, travel is a big thing, and I think in the last 14 months or so, I've been to about 15 places.
When you take the time to work through the process and lay the foundation so you can really achieve the result, is then to enjoy the benefits of what you create, enjoy the lifestyle.
I would say I'm the luckiest wife, mother, friend. I get to teach my kids what I want, how I want them to grow up, even though they still go to school, and we get to work from home.
Just enjoying life with some of the coolest people in the world, making more money than I've ever made in my life.
My life is really based around freedom, to be able to do a lot of the things I love, and I live that kind of lifestyle now.
It's just a blast.
Practicality dictates that everyone's results will vary, as we are all unique and different. Basically, it takes hard work to make a substantial income in this business, and some people will make no money at all. The earnings of an affiliate will be 100% dependent upon their skills, work effort, commitment, leadership capabilities, and market conditions. Common sense would suggest that in most opportunities, one would find exceptional individuals performing well above average, while others perform under the average. We do not guarantee any level of income or your success. To see our full income disclosure, please visit our website at www.truthorhypetv.com/income.